An Ankeny woman is one of several whose samples from TestIowa was damaged when she went to get retested on Friday. She was turned away. Local 5's chief political correspondent Rachel Droz has more.
Dr. Kathleen Gannon of Ankeny is among those who got told that their TestIowa samples got damaged. Dr. Gannon originally got tested on April 28th after being exposed to the virus on the 17th.
National Guard and the nurses at the site, excellent, very smooth. I was in and out of there probably 5 to 10 minutes.
Being in the medical field herself, Dr. Gannon wasn't concerned when days had passed without getting results.
Knowing that there were thousands of tests that were being run, I wasn't alarmed by that.
5 days after getting tested, Dr. Gannon got this email saying the lab got her sample at 9:51 a.m. on May 3rd. On May 7th, Dr. Gannon got another email saying your test kit has arrived at the lab and has been determined to be damaged or otherwise unable to be tested as an effective sample for a test. The email offered an option to sign up to get retested, and Dr. Gannon was scheduled for testing that following morning, but when she arrived at the test site, Dr. Gannon was turned away.
They said, "Did you get tested before?" I said, "I did." I said, "Mine was one of the samples that was damaged." And, they were just going with the information that they had. They had information on the iPad and it wouldn't accept the code.
Dr. Gannon says she understands that test samples get damaged from time to time.
It could be dropped, it could be crushed, it could be contaminated. There could have been a problem with transportation. So there's a number of things that can happen, and I totally understand that.
She just wants to know what she can do to get that test she qualified for.
All I'm asking is a process so that people know what to do if this happens. And I know that there was at least one other person that morning with similar circumstance and just couldn't get tested.
After talking to Dr. Gannon, I did reach out to the governor's office to see if they've heard of cases like this happening. As of tonight, I haven't heard back. Rachel Droz, Local 5 News, We're Iowa.
Rachel, thank you so much. Dr. Gannon was exposed to COVID-19 on April 17th when she lost her dad to this virus. Robert Asherman was 93 years old when he passed away. He tested positive for coronavirus on April 15th and died just 48 hours later. At the time, he was in an isolation unit at a skilled care facility. Dr. Gannon was allowed to be with him when he passed away.
I had full PPE gear on. The staff was very helpful. I was very grateful to be there. Many people don't get to say goodbyes, but I was able to be with them. In fact, as a physician, I was able to pronounce my father's death, as I was my mother's in 2010. So I was able to be there, and I'm very grateful for that.
Dr. Gannon says she knows she's among the lucky ones who was able to say goodbye to her loved one in person.